Go, give me your conspiracy theory.
I need Unsolved Mysteries music. I can't do a conspiracy without Unsolved Mysteries music. So Robert Stack is here. He's got a trench coat on. We've now,
I got my tinfoil hat.
Now set up a fog machine in the studio. All right, here's what I got for you.
All right.
When Adam Schefter sent the tweet out on Saturday that said, Russell Wilson wanted to play, but ultimately it was Nathaniel Hackett's call, I immediately called BS. My ass, Nathaniel Hackett, knowing he's coaching for his job, wants to roll out Brett Rippon in a must-win game at home against the Jets. I think Russell Wilson asked out of that game. I think he said, I can't go. I'm not feeling it right now. It's not. And I think part of it was that Russell Wilson wanted everybody to see how things could also look with Brett Rippon as your quarterback. And Russ wanted out of that game. That was not a Nathaniel Hackett call. That's my conspiracy.
I'm on par.
I mean, my thought is, like, if it's Russ, because he's taking some of the – I mean, he's taking some of the fire, too. He's taking some of the heat right now, too, right?
Yeah.
And he might have played enough with Nathaniel Hackett and is kind of sitting back looking at this going, this guy ain't it. And I'm gonna put myself out there, not 100%, and have to play in an offense for a guy who's not going to be here much longer. Yeah, probably not risking that because I'm feeling pressure, too. And I haven't played as well as I needed to, but it's not all on me. And look, ultimately the quarterback and the head coach are the two that are always judged the most. But in this case, and I'll keep saying it, they're not getting rid of Russell Wilson. Nathaniel Hackett is the head coach who was hired by the general manager before new ownership came in. And they didn't put up, 160-some million fully guaranteed? Like, even if they wanted to move on from Russell, they can't. So this whole thing is going to be about Nathaniel Hackett and how much longer of a leash does he get? Because it looks awful.
It's
and their
terrible.
defense,
there is
by the
no
way,
leash.
Their defense is keeping them in games.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, their defense has made them competitive this year.
Entire
It's been
year.
how bad their offense has been, Russell Wilson or not. Like, I actually think putting in Brett Rippon, it only kind of exposes more so the fact that, like, they can't get anything done offensively.
And that's the conspiracy theory.
Well,
It's not me.
I think if you
Not me.
dig deeper into all this, by the way, I said this last week, Nathaniel Hackett struggled as an OC in Buffalo, struggled as an OC at Syracuse. You start diving through the history of where he was a play caller. I mean, outside of being the titled play caller in Green Bay, yet that was really Matt LaFleur calling plays, you kind of scratch your head going, how'd this all come about then?
Do you guys think if that was a must-win game yesterday, late in the season, or a playoff game, Russell Wilson would have missed that game?
No.
Not a shot in hell. Like, I just don't buy it. The whole thing stunk the second the story came out, and the fact that somebody was, kind of, pushing the narrative that, oh, well, this was all Nathaniel Hackett's call. Like Russell Wilson has veto power over whether or not he can play, right? If he can go, he can go.
He doesn't. He does not. If the medical staff says he can't go, he's not going to be able to play. Like, if the coaching staff and the medical staff say you're a no-go, he can't say, no, I'm going, I'm playing. Like, he can't do that.
But he was practicing this week. It was limited, but he was practicing.
I'm just telling
this
you,
week.
he doesn't have he can't tell them I'm playing. Like, he can't. They got to make the decision.
But you think he could have played yesterday?
I mean, you just asked me if it was the season was on the line, you can make the playoffs if he plays, and it's like, can he go? I mean, the way he looked, I mean, I would say he would probably have given it a go.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I think they would have agreed to it. They would have did it together. They would have gave it a go.
They look so
bad, man. I think the point was proven. The point was proven.
It's not just me.
It ain't just me. It's the whole dang thing. CMB is bigger than Nino Brown out here. You know what I mean? Like, I was only a part of this. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, it's looking bad. Optically, it's so bad that Nathaniel Hackett's never going to get another opportunity to be a head coach again. It's never going to happen. This is kind of, Brady, you remember Cam Cameron when he was the Dolphins coach? He had that one season, never heard from again. Like, this is a one and done. It's bad. And
Cameron went on to be like an OC after that, though, didn't he?
LSU, I think.
Like Jim
LSU,
Zorn.
which, well, that didn't work.
I talked to Coach Ogeron on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, whoa. Was that your Ed Orgeron impression?
Well, yes, it was.
That wasn't me. That was Jonas.
I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. I just think it's funny. It's like, when you go to Jamaica or certain places, you go to England, like you say Ed Orgeron, and there you go. You got to do the accent or the voice.
Well, yeah,
he's synonymous with that voice that hurts.
Yeah, he sounds like he's on the set of Sling Blade. I mean,
okay,
that's what you do. That's the Ed Orgeron.
Where does this end, though? And when does it end for Denver? That's what I was thinking when I was watching that game.
Yeah, it already ended. Season's over. They're done.
I mean, statistically speaking, usually with their record as it stands right now, it's a low percentage chance they can climb back into it. And although it's not like outside of the Chiefs, I mean, that division is not as competitive as we thought it was going to, or I should say I thought it was going to be.
LeVar, let me ask you this, defensive guy. If you were anchoring a defense that was allowing 16 points a game through 7 weeks.
I lived through that.
Okay, and you had Russell Wilson as your quarterback. What would you expect your record to be?
I mean, better than what it is right now.
Yeah, they're 2-5.
Yeah, better than what it is.
They're tied with the Raiders, right? Raiders are 2-5 now.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chargers got a lot. I mean, the Chargers are the team, though. I look at and I'm like, what the hell is happening there?
Yeah, they didn't look good yesterday either.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
And now they've got injuries. It actually could come down to the Chargers and the Broncos vying for Sean Payton.
Or Seattle. I've been telling y'all Geno Smith is the man. Like, I've been telling you,
you were all over that.
You were all over that.
I've been telling you that there's a reason why Geno Smith has become the starting quarterback
That's
again.
right. You were dead on that.
I felt so good about that bold prediction, and now look at everything happening for them. I mean, maybe Seattle's just that good.
Hey, when you see Pete celebrate, do you feel like every time in the back of his mind he's like, I know Russell's going to see this.
Yeah, of course.
I know Russell's going to see this.
Of course.
And
he has happy. That grin on his face like it's not just about the moment.
No, it's for you, Russ.
Yeah, like he knows the impact it's going to have, and he keeps grinning like, I told everyone. I want to go, boys. I told everyone. Like it's he's like chewing that gum. He's like, I told everyone.
All his old teammates from the Legion of Boom, they hitting him from the clink and
they're hitting him like that.
And just telling him, Coach, you was right.
They got one call.
You was right, Coach. All right, I gotta go.
It
was all about us, Coach. Hey, I gotta go, man. Jim Pop.